party. Big felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a 10. Like Daddy, over the Bobby.
Hi guys, it's Michaela, and as you saw from the inspo before, we're going to try to recreate the savory yogurt and instead make it vegan. So right here I have my extra firm tofu. This is really important because I was going for more of a ricotta, I don't know, y'all know what I'm saying, the ricotta styled yogurt. And I wanted it to have a bit more of a gritty texture, but also be smooth at the same time. Here I'm just pressing my tofu and also wrapping it in paper towel so I can get out the most moisture. And then I'm going to put it into the blender along with some other seasonings. I listed them on the screen just for your convenience. Once you put all your seasonings in, you're going to add some olive oil just to make everything really smooth and to enhance the flavors. After that, I just blended everything up until it was smooth. This is what it should come out looking like. It's very smooth, but as you can see, it still has a bit of griminess to it. After that, you're going to preheat your oven to 400 degrees so you can prep it for the vegetables that we're about to chop up. Of course, you'll need a cutting board as well as a knife, some carrots, zucchini, and chickpeas. I'm just showing y'all the brand that I use, and then you're going to take out about 2 carrots, and then we're going to wash them. Here are my vegetables freshly washed, and then I'm just going to peel the carrots. Then I started chopping my carrots up, and for me personally, I like to do a stick style. I also did this for my zucchini. This is just an example of the length I did. Then I popped open my chickpeas using a can opener and strained them. Next, I poured my chickpeas. I personally used about half the can and added all my seasonings. I listed them on the screen for you just for your convenience. Then I added a drizzle of olive oil and mixed that in just to make sure that they fry properly in the oven. Yeah, I was about to say air fryer. But then you put that on your tray. And for my cut up zucchini and carrot sticks, I just seasoned them with olive oil and salt on the pan. That way the flavors wouldn't be too overwhelming when I mix them all together. Then I put them in the oven. When the vegetables are done, then we're going to start plating. And first we're going to put on our vegan ricotta and spread that out smoothly. Then add some of our crispy chickpeas and zucchini carrot sticks. Then we're going to drizzle on some extra olive oil just like it was in the video. And I'm using chia seeds just to add some extra protein, and an everything bagel seasoning, which is totally optional. Next, we're going to make one of my personal favorites, like I literally eat this every week, y'all, which is pesto pasta with spinach and mushrooms. This is the brand of pesto that I use, but there's also a cheaper one at Costco, and here are some vegan options if you are vegan, but this will go either way. Here's also a recipe that I found just in case you want to make your own. But yeah, after that, you're gonna chop up your mushrooms and spinach. Personally, I do mine very fine, and then you're gonna boil some pasta. I use angel hair just because I like how thin it is. Then on another burner, you're gonna get a skillet, and then you're gonna put in some olive oil and put in your mushrooms. I accidentally dropped a bit of spinach, but you don't do that, okay? You just put in your mushrooms. Now you're just going to stir your mushrooms and add a bit of olive oil if you need to. And don't forget to stir your pasta as well, that way it doesn't burn. And you're going to cook them down and add some seasonings. Of course, they're already on the screen. Once the mushrooms are fully cooked down, you're going to add in your spinach until it cooks down. And strain your pasta. Once everything was done, I took it off the stove and put it in a container because I wanted to save some for later. But of course, you can still make a single serving if you want. And then after that, we're going to plate it, and I put my angel hair in a bowl/plate. Then I added my pesto and stirred that in. Then I added in my sauteed mushrooms and spinach and mixed that all together with a little salt. And enjoy! Next, I made some cookies. And y'all, when I tell you these cookies are so good. I picked them up once and now here we are for the third or fourth time cooking them again. I personally love doing cookies this way because it's so nice when they come out of the oven warm and soft and gooey. And I also made a cup of coffee with this. My coffee recipe is pretty basic, but just in case you want to know, I put it on the screen. Next is this berry smoothie, and I like to drink this before I go to the gym, at least an hour before. That way it's not like dancing in my stomach. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Of course, I listed the recipe on the screen, and after that, you just throw it in the blender and blend it up.
Finding ways to articulate the feeling I'm going through. I just can't say I don't.
Next, I kind of did in a regular meal. Instead of having like a regular meal, I did 2 dips as my meal. First, we're going to make our guacamole, and of course, all of the ingredients are on the screen. And we're going to wash our tomatoes, cilantro, and jalapeno. Next, you're going to chop up your cilantro finely, and when you're done, you're going to leave about half of it for the next recipe and put the rest in the bowl for the guacamole. You're also going to do the same thing with your red onion. Just cut it up finely, leave about half of it for the next recipe, and put the other half in the bowl. Then split open your avocado and remove the seed. Scoop out the inside and put it into the bowl with the rest of your chopped up vegetables. Then squeeze in about half a lime and add your salt. Once you're done, you can start mashing it. And I did mine kind of smooth and chunky, but you can mash it into any consistency that you want. Now we're going to move on to our chickpea salad. Of course, all the ingredients are already listed, and you can go ahead and start chopping those up. I did all mine finely. Then you're going to pour some of your chickpeas in a bowl. I did about half the can, and then you're going to mash them up and add all your chopped vegetables. Then you're going to go ahead and add your seasonings, and they're already listed on the screen. You can just season it to your taste palette. Next, we're going to need some mayo, and here are some vegan mayos just in case you are vegan. And we're going to add about a spoonful of that and mix it all together. This is what it comes out looking like, and you can eat this with chips or put it on a bread roll.